Before we start, I want to bring up something I forgot to last time. Go right ahead. Big ol' ostrich egg. I'll wait for you to finish before I say anything. Name the only other notable movie Jake Lloyd was in. Jingle All the Way. Easy. Oh yeah, welcome to Wonder After Dark. Before I begin, special guest star. Oh, Spike V. Yep. That one went up today. Well, technically it went up last night, but by the time, dressed like a Jedi. Yep. Not intentionally, but I'll get to that. Addressing You, Spider. Yep, that went up today. Along with a bonus video. 2-for-1 special. Anyway, Addressing You, special guest star Sonic. Shut. Anyway. How dare you cut out my credits. Don't worry, an individual upload will be coming momentarily. Don't worry. And Copper as Copper, yep. Although we do actually have a special guest star tonight. The special guest star is Tissue. Because my nose has been running like a... I will find you. Hi. Okay, anyway. Special guest star, Tissue. Because my nose has been running like a motherfucker. Based nose. Shut. Yeah, my nose has been running like a motherfucker all day. And my body keeps going up and down in that funny little temperature. I have a special... cunt. God, there goes the air again. What? Fruit snacks. Real fruit snacks. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hang on. Discord, you can read. I'll get to that 1 second. I'll be back in a moment. Oh. I'm fine. I'm fine. We can do the show. We can do the show. Well, yeah, you're right. I'm not fine, but I'm fine enough to do the show. I'm fine enough to do the show. Don't worry. I got enough in me to do this. I think I got it all out, by the way, so we should be good, if you say so. Okay. Some of the excess. Okay. Iran. Nika, I can't even walk. Yep. Okay. Oh. We'll look at this before we start. 7 minutes in, I know. I love how in my depression playlist, YouTube is suggesting Uptown Funk. Honestly, yeah, that makes sense. Uptown Funk is depressing. Don't worry, that was just a burp. Anyway, skill issue. Okay, anyway. Picking up from where we left off. Oh, and it has Sylv's favorite artist. Yep. Alright, picking up from where we left off last night. We're halfway through the prequel trilogy. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, or as it has kind of been retroactively retitled by Disney, just Star Wars Attack of the Clones, is a 2002 Bruno Mars Needs Moms. Mars Needs Moms is a movie, but let's save that for another time. Assuming I don't die in my sleep tonight. Anyway. Attack of the Clones is a 2002 American epic space opera film directed by George Lucas and written by... It should be called Star Wars Rise of the Clones. It really should have been, because the clones don't... I don't know how original... Okay, let's get something going in the background so we're not just talking over nothing. I know I just got distracted, but I like to have something going in the background. Anyway, before I even keep reading, that is the truth. Like, the clones don't attack anyone, so Star Wars Planet of the... Hey, Disney owns both properties. They can do that, legally speaking. Anyway, fun fact, the film's main villain doesn't appear until like an hour and a half in. So it's basically just nothing, the movie. Okay, yeah, I think I got it all out. I should be good. Anyway. So like 7, I haven't seen that. Also, yes, I do have a trash can right here, don't worry. Anyway, let's get back on track. Been a while. Haven't seen it at all. Anyway, the film was written, or let me rephrase. The film was directed by George Lucas and written by Lucas and Jonathan Hales. Excuse me. It is the sequel to The Phantom Menace, which was the first film in the prequel trilogy. And it is the 5th film in the franchise, and the 2nd chronological chapter in the Skywalker saga. Alright, now what does this say? The film opens fine with the chase sequence, but then it becomes a bunch of nothing until halfway through the Camino. You could not have said it any better. You just... Oh. I was trying to tie this. Because I'm cold as shit. Anyway. But yeah, 2nd chronological chapter in the Skywalker saga. The film stars Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, Hayden Christensen, Ian McDiarmid, Samuel L. Jackson, Christopher Lee, Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker, and Frank Oz. A lovely cast. That's not sarcasm, that is just a lovely cast. Also, I'm already feeling a bit better. I mean, I feel like shit in the sense I just threw up, but feel better in the sense I don't need to. My wiener looks like an exploded hot dog. That is TMI, but I'll allow it. Just because of the absurdity of what I just read. Liam Neeson was in Attack of the Clones. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm just reading what the copy, or Wikipedia, says. So, he is briefly heard when Anakin is attacking the Tuskens. I was aware of that. Anyway. Back on track here, though. Okay, yeah, it's just burping now, so we should be good. Anyway. Once again produced by Lucasfilm, and once again released by 20th Century Fox. Oh, wait. Can we talk about how people are offended by sand people, apparently? I don't recall the Middle East. Oh, never mind. I was like, I don't recall anyone being offended, but then the Middle East, that doesn't surprise me. That just does not, although Middle Eastern people, it's Star Wars. Like, I'm not calling the Middle East stupid, not at all. They're a great country, but Tusken Raiders, yep. Like, I'm not calling the Middle East stupid, not at all. But there are better things to worry about than Star Wars. Anyway, once again produced by Lucasfilm, and once again distributed by 20th Century Fox. Teach us how to speak Tusken. Yeah, after the performance that I just put on, completely unscripted, no. Just no. Normally, I don't refuse a request. Teach us how to speak Wookiee. Okay, that's a little bit easier. A little bit. There we go. I said a little bit easier. Remember, I just put on quite the performance. Anyway. Once again, produced by Lucasfilm and distributed by 20th Century Fox, now known as Teach Us How to Speak Italian. Italian. I'd rather huff a bag of... Oh my god. I'd rather huff a bag of pig mucus while a depressed donkey shoves its... I mean, fair enough. But do you want to make me... Do you want more to come out of me? That wasn't just like AVGN energy. That was just like Newgrounds energy. Anyway. Pegging isn't new for me, but it's new for Disney. Classic. Anyway. Attack of the Clones premiered on May 12th, 2002 at Tribeca, or Tribeca, I don't know how you pronounce that, but Tribeca, I'm just going to say Tribeca. Premiered May 12th at Tribeca, and premiered everywhere else on May 16th, 2002. Yep. Attack of the Clones was the only Star Wars film to be outgrossed. Yes, it was. Anyway, film had a budget of $115 million and made, get this, $653.8 million. Yeah, obviously it was a huge success. It competed against Spider-Man. Why the fuck would anyone do that? Stupid, that's why. Anyway, but yeah. Oh yeah, and I should, even though it was just stated, but yeah. It was outgrow skill. That's a skill issue I allow. I know I kind of get a little annoyed by skill issue, but yeah, that is a skill issue. Anyway. But yeah, while it was a big success, it was outgrossed by Spider-Man. Anyway. The story is set 10 years after the events of the Phantom Menace, as thousands of planetary systems slowly succeed from the... But seriously, you're singing your... Oh, signing. I cannot read. I cannot read to save my life. Okay. Alright, I'm going to read Spider first, then I'm going to read Sylv first. Or second. Alright. Alright, I'm going to read in order. 1, 2, 3. Starting with you, Spider. But seriously, you're signing your life away if you make a Star Wars film. Not only are you dealing with the most rabid fan base ever, but you're also going to be controlled hard by Kathleen Kennedy. Yes, you are. Now on to you, Sylv. Also, it was indirectly what got me into Star Wars. I didn't see the movie when I was younger, but the trailer for Attack of the Clones itself got me into Star Wars in general. Kathleen is a skill issue on herself. Yes, she is. And I just had some ball hair. Anyway. That's not the worst thing I could say on camera. But anyway. Let's get back on track here. But let's get back to reading. Okay, but... Attack of the Clones marketing. Your constant skill issue spews a skill. There's the argument. Okay, now let's not argue. Anyway. That's me. Yep, yes it is. Aw, but I love race wars. I love race wars too. From gamer to racist. Okay, anyway. Let's get back on track. Anyway. Anyway, back to the movie. Plan to talk about the romance between Anakin and Padme. Jen, I'm not reading that. I don't want to get banned. But thousands of planetary systems slowly succeed, or secede, whatever. I like saying, haha, from the Galactic Republic and join the newly formed Confederacy of Independent Systems, led by former Jedi Master Count Dooku. With the galaxy on the... Talk about it. Slow down. Let me finish. Hold up. Wait a minute. This Disney DVD is enhanced with Disney's Fast Play. Your movie and a selection of bonus features will begin automatically. To bypass Fast Play, select the main menu button at any time. Fast Play will begin in a moment. Can you tell I'm old? Okay, anyway. Dooku is honestly... He is quite unique. But anyway, with the galaxy on the brink of civil war, Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's evil, but he's polite. The best kind of villain. Anyway, with the galaxy on the brink of civil war, Obi-Wan Kenobi investigates a mysterious assassination attempt. I'm talking about a movie, YouTube, on Senator Padme Amidala. He's unusually polite for a Sith. Yes, he is. Which leads him to uncover a clone army in the service of the Republic and the truth behind the separatist movement. Meanwhile, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker is assigned to protect Amidala and develops a secret romance with her. There, I got to it. Soon the trio witnesses the onset of a new threat to the galaxy, the Clone Wars. Master Sifo-Dyas, who never appears on screen, commissions it. Okay, let me see what I missed before. Okay, it looks like there's a sentence missing. I know there probably isn't, but it looks like there's a sentence missing. Anyway, but yeah. There was no sentence. Okay, it's just for some reason that looked like the middle of a sentence. I don't know why. I can't explain, but it just looked like that's how the Clone War. Well, yep, that is how the Clone Army came to be. Master. Yep. Anyway. Development on Attack of the Clones began in March 2000, some months after the release of The Phantom Menace. By June 2000, Lucas and Hales had already completed a draft of the script. Talk about the romance itself. Okay, I guess we'll go out of order here. Yeah, the romance is just forced. Like, no beating around it. I just... No end and no... You're so pretty, yep. You're making me uncomfortable. All good romance. Yep, that's basically how most of them go. Anyway, but yeah, it's Padme. I don't like saying Padme, anime girl moan. Yep. That's basically how it goes. Anyway, but yeah, very forced. Anyway, by June 2000, and then they married. Yeah, it just literally happens for no reason whatsoever. It just happens. Sorry, trying to tie this up. Also, Padme saying, I truly, deeply love you. Remake the prequels. Honestly, yeah. That was like it was written by a 5-year-old. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Okay, hang on. I think I got it. There we go. Now the prequels are fine how they are. Fair. We wouldn't have all the memes, yep. Anyway, by June 2000, by June 2000, Lucas and Hales had completed a draft of the script, and principal photography took place from June to September of 2000. The film crew primarily shot at Fox Spider-Man 2002. Slow the hell... Oh. Thought you were telling me to talk about it, and I was like, slow the hell... Anyway. Sorry. Anyway. I just realized the brightness on this is still... Anyway. The film crew primarily shot at Fox Studios Australia, in Sydney, Australia, with additional footage shot in Tunisia, Spain, and Italy. It was one of the first motion pictures shot completely on a high-definition... Yoda, a Jedi should not hate. Obi-Wan. I hate it when he does. Yep, anyway. Anyway, the film was released... Oh, yeah, I just skipped a sentence. It was one of the first motion pictures shot completely on a high-definition digital 24-frame system. Wow, cool. The film was released in the U.S. on May 16, 2002. It received mixed reviews from critics. The film's increased focus on action was praised, while the characters and dialogue were regarded more critically. Palpatine. Yeah, that's a new one. Right? Let me try that again. Talk about covering your track. Please slow down. I'll talk about it, but assuming I don't forget, because that does happen where I say I'm going to talk about something and then I forget. Slow down, though. I don't think as fast as you. That's not a read. I just read. Palpatine hires a Sith who hires a bounty hunter who hires another bounty hunter who uses a droid who uses roaches to kill That was a sin. Oh my god. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Oh my god. This is shaping up to be quite the episode. I do not do these things on purpose. I do clarify that. I want you to know that. Oh god, are we really... Oh no, I'll get back to talking. Because Jess always messes. Strangely enough, the fits. Also true. Yes, it is true. Sorry, though. I do apologize in advance. Just sorry. Well, anyway, you bitch. Okay, skill issues. Both of you. Anyway. Anyway. Not actually too bad. I misinterpreted. It's not skill issue for this, it's healthy. Oh my god, Ed. Remember when this was about Star Wars? Let's get back to Star Wars. Anyway. The increased focus on action was praised, while the characters and dialogue were regarded much more critically, which I can see why. However, it performed well at the box office, making $653.8 million worldwide. Increased action is a lie. Again, I'm just going off of what this says. Don't shoot, I'm just the messenger. Anyway. It performed well at shoots. I'm not... You probably want me to play along with the bit, but I'm not gonna. Just because I don't want to pass out on the... Anyway. Sorry to disappoint. Anyway. It performed well at the... Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway. You technically just got it. Anyway. It performed well at the box office, making $653.8 million worldwide. Yet, it became the first Star Wars film to get outgrossed in the year of its release. That guy in the meme went... Oh, wait. What does it say? I mean, it's alright. Like, that guy in the meme went... Yep. Anyway. Pretty much. But yeah, it became the first Star Wars film ever to get outgrossed in the year of its release. Placing at... She's 16! Anyway. Coming in at third place domestically after Spider-Man and The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And the fourth highest grossing worldwide after the former two films and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Hey, look, Harry Potter mentioned. Also, what does this say? Overrated as fuck, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's obvious he's talking about Phineas and Ferb. Which I feel it's best to not argue their opinion. Fellas, I was quoting that guy. Okay, never mind. Never mind. The one who's a... Yep. I was gonna do the, like, head turn that I usually do, but I don't want to give myself an aneurysm. Anyway. Of course, after Attack of the Phineas, or... Anyway. Of course, after Attack of the Clones... What? What? Was she not there? Well, then she probably went to the bathroom. Or she probably heard. God. Shut. Oh my god. Shut up. Shut. Anyway, my lovely audience, if you're... Read us. Oh, I saw us. Okay. I'm gonna skip some of this because I don't want to get put on a list. So, be warned. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute detail. Uh-oh, Jess is in trouble. 3 face. He's talking to his sister. I skipped a word because I don't want to be put on a list. Woo, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it on. Double team. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. I'm just quoting memes. Read us, please. Anyway, I assume she's 12. Now let's lay the damn joke to rest. Pretty please. Pretty please. Yeah, pretty please, let's lay that joke to rest. Anyway, my lovely audience, before we get back to Star Wars, if you're wondering what the fuck just happened, talk about the home video. Can you please wait? If you're wondering what the fuck, my sister is currently flipping her shit because she can't find Mother, even though it's 11:36 p.m. What the fuck could she possibly be doing other than going to the bathroom? So here's my sister in the living room having a mental episode. Why do I feel like I'm going to have to cut this off at the 60-minute mark? Let's talk about emo. Let's not. Oh my god. Sounds so smug. That's one way to put it. Those words call me smug, yep. God. Do I even carry on talking about Star Wars, or do I just stop here? Because it feels... You sound like a 15-year-old trying to show... You sound like a 15-year-old trying to show rebellion against your parents while holding back so you won't get... Yep, that's one way to put it. Oh my god, anyway. I'm not trying to ignore what I'm seeing right here, but Spider literally said, but we don't talk about them. I never worry about... Good on you. Anyway, okay, before I continue, possibly, we're only 38 minutes in. Excuse me. Do I even bother trying to talk about Attack of the Clones at this point, or do I just accept the fact that the forces around me kind of hijacked the show? Talk about the home video release then. I will in a minute. Oh my god. Anyway. Before we inevitably just lose a grip, because it feels like I already have the D. But here's the D. Anyway. Okay. But yeah, I pretty much I will talk about that if we ever talk about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's a great show, and one that I do want to talk about at some point. Anyway. Let's get back on track. Okay, but where I was going with this. I pretty much read up... Oh, I did forget to... Last time I said whores, it didn't show up. Yeah, don't know what that was about. I need to know all the words YouTube doesn't allow you to, at this rate, say. Anyway. I'm just going to quickly skim through... Excuse me. I'm just going to quickly skim through this next part. Just so we're not here. Okay, so YouTube allows that. Yep, YouTube allowed that. Anyway. Dang indeed. Anyway. Alright, I'm just going to quickly skim through this next part. Just so we're not here all night. Anyway. Making this as quick as possible. 9/11. Well, not shut. That would be rude. But please, 9/11 was bad. Yes? Anyway. Alright. Which means... Sure. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to quickly skim through this next part. Quickly. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 65% based on... Well, gee, why would it be allowed? Anyway, on Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 65% based on 257 reviews. With an approval rating, or average rating, not approve. I don't know how I got approval. I'm tired. Anyway. Need to burp. There we go. Anyway. The film holds an approval... Jesus. The film holds an approval rating of... Iran? I can't even walk. Yep. Anyway, the film holds an approval rating of 65% based on 257 reviews, with an average rating of 6.6 out of 10. The site's critics' consensus reads, Star Wars Episode II, Attack of the Clones, benefits, from an increased emphasis on thrilling action, although they're once again undercut by ponderous plot points and underdeveloped characters. Yep, human glue. Sums up this episode nicely. On Metacritic, the film has a weighted score of 54 out of 100, based on 39 critics, which indicates mixed or average reviews. Audiences polled by CinemaScore gave the film an average grade of A- on an A+ to F scale, the same score as the previous film. How do the My Little Pony characters have glue hoof I was going to make a joke there, but nope. That's the punchline to the joke I was going to make. Anyway, let's get back on track. I'm just going to completely... Well, I'm not going to read this whole review, but I'll read part of it. Roger Ebert, who had praised the previous Star Wars... Bill Cosby, yep. Roger Ebert, who had praised the previous Star Wars films, gave Episode 2... Get this. Skibbity toilet. Skibbity dippity. Anyway. Roger Ebert, who praised the previous Star Wars films, gave Episode 2 only 2 out of 4 stars. Noting as someone... Or noting... Not nothing. Oh, I was to say, they give males hoof jobs and then they... Yep. I'm starting to think I didn't even need to put on a show to read mine. Skibbity dippity, zippity bop, try my Jello pudding pop. I am not... I feel like I shouldn't even have put up a show tonight. Not because I threw up, but because y'all two are the show tonight. It's like, hardly any of the commentary is coming from me. From the shut. Anyway, Roger Ebert noted, catching my breath here, Roger Ebert noted, as someone who admired the freshness and energy of the earlier films, I was amazed at the end of Episode 2 to realize that I had not heard one line of quotable, memorable dialogue. Roger Ebert was fat. Yes, he was. So, oh, and here he is. Ebert says it, what we're all thinking. About Anakin and Padme's... Make me shut up. You have now shut up. Anyway. About Anakin and Padme's relationship, Ebert stated, there is not a romantic word they exchange that has not long since been reduced to a cliché. I don't even have a joke for that. That just is the truth. He's just spitting facts all over the screen. Alright. Anyway. Now we're going to talk the home video release, or releases. Now, Anakin whines about killing Tuskens. Padme. Okay, it's okay, Anakin. Everyone should say. Basically how it went. That's basically how it went. Read, oh. Now get me pregnant, Annie. That's basically how their relationship goes in the movie. Not even gonna lie. Okay. Now, we're gonna talk the home video, well, not release history. Let me rephrase. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating. And it gets everywhere. It came out on VHS. Yes, it did. I do not own it on VHS, though. Sorry to disappoint. But, worth noting, it was, at least in North America, the final Star Wars film to be released on VHS. Now, Revenge of the Sith was released on VHS in countries like Spain and Korea. Anyway, now it was the final VHS release for the franchise in countries in the US, but in countries like Spain and Korea, they got Revenge of the Sith. It was the last Star Wars VHS release in North America, except it wasn't. Well, technically it was. Technically it was, technically it wasn't. Because the Revenge of the Sith Korean and Spanish tapes are Region 1 compatible. So while they were not sold or distributed in the US, you can play them on your American VCR. Revenge of the Sith had a rental exclusive VHS in Mexico, with an English, Mexico is in North America. My apologies, I genuinely often forget that fact. I don't mean this to sound insensitive, but in my head, I picture Mexico as just existing, like, elsewhere. I don't mean, like, in its own little bubble. I mean just, like, somewhere else. I often forget that it's in North America. So, my apologies. Mexico is in... I just acknowledged that. Kawaii... Jesse Skill Issue Senpai Uwu Kawaii Anime Mo. Y'all trying to kill me tonight. Anyway. Uno no Kawaii. Yep. Alright. As is tradition with Star Wars on home video... Translation, you are cute. Yep. I don't know what you are all funny in Japanese would be, but I know a few Japanese lines. Okay, anyway. Get copper. 1 second here. I was securing the funny image for tonight. Okay. Sadly, Copper does not wish to be picked up right now. Not only did he growl at me, but he pushed me away, so sadly you don't get to see Copper tonight, which is unfortunate. Copper Pete. Oh, he probably will later. Okay. Anyway, let's get back on track. But, once again, I'm not covering the entire home video release history, like, in detail for Attack of the Clones, because It's been reprinted, repackaged, reissued, re-edited. Get a... Oh. Okay, I thought that... I'm losing it. I thought the door was open. Get a cat. I would if she wouldn't claw me. Because, we have a cat in there, but... Anyway. Alright, anyway. I'm not going to cover the entire release history of Attack of the Clones in full. I love both, but cats are better than dogs. Respectable, fair, in some cases true. True, even. Anyway. Let's get back on track. But... Oh. Anyway, let's get back on track. But I'm not going to talk the entire home video release history of Attack of the Clones, at least not in great detail, because it's been reprinted, repackaged, reissued, re-released, re-edited countless times on a variety of different formats. If you want more, you can go check out Nathan Butler or one of the other Star Wars creators. But I guess if you want like a quick summary... Alright, pack your things, we're leaving. But I guess if you want a quick summary, I guess... Nada no kawaii. Anyway, but I guess if you want a quick... summary, it first released on VHS and DVD. I'm pretty sure I messed it up earlier. Haha. Anyway. It ain't Uno. Excuse me. Anyway. Okay. Where are you going, Mater? Oh, this is that video, isn't it? For a drink? Yep, it's that video. Anyway. Okay, but basically to quickly summarize Attack of the Clones on video, it was first released on VHS and DVD. I think it was 2000. It was either late. No, I'm quoting Attack of the Clones. Ah, my mistake. Anyway. It was alright. I guess to quickly summarize, it was released on the Attack of the Clones VHS, has all the deleted scenes. I don't own that VHS. I don't own it. But anyway. But it was first released on VHS and it's the longest Star Wars movie. I actually knew that, much to my 142 minutes. Reminds me, I'm a head out. Okay, no, I assume bedtime. I assume bedtime is why you're going to head out. I would assume. But, yeah, if so, no worries, good night, have a day, sleep well, eat well. But before you go, if you want to catch up... Oh, wait, never mind. Oh. Wait, are we stupid? Okay, no, never mind. Well, anyway, even though he just left, yeah, if you want to catch up on Rise of Shitwalker as long... Even I forgot. Yeah, bye, good night. Even I forgot. Because I haven't watched it in a while. Anyway. Okay, I'm probably going to wrap up this episode after this next little tidbit, I guess. But, or segment, not really tidbit, but The Rise of Skywalker is Skill Issue, the movie. I have not seen it, but, or, fuck, I'm stupid. I have seen it, I just haven't seen it in a while. I have seen it. Anyway. Legit, the movie feels like a video game quest, and less of a movie. It really does. Really, really does. Well, anyway. Okay. Now, to quickly summarize Attack of the Clones on home video, it was released on VHS and DVD. I think it was either go here, get this, bring this here, meet this guy, go to here, fight this guy, go to planet, fight the bad guy. Yep, summed it up perfectly. That just is the script. Anyway. Alright. To summarize Attack of the Clones on home video, excuse me, it was first released on VHS and DVD. That's terrible writing. Yes, it is. I mean, there's a difference between fast-paced and terrible writing. That's both terrible writing and fast-paced. Anyway, let's get back to business. But Attack of the Clones was first released on VHS and DVD in it was either late 2002 or early 2003. You can correct me which one it was, or you can tell me which one it was. It was either late 02, early 03. One or the other. And then that was pretty much it for a while. Now, I don't own the VHS. You'll have to bear with me here. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, wait. Attack of the Clones is better than Revenge of the Sith. That may be ironic, but I'll take your word for it. Anyway. Now, I don't own the VHS, but I do own the DVD. So, I'll quickly go over it, but widescreen, because this was back during the whole widescreen, full screen debate. Star Wars 2, Attack of the Clones, that's the next movie. THX, digitally mastered. I own the full screen DVD. Rest in peace. That is unfortunate. Anyway, 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment, Star Wars, Attack of the Clones 2, THX, Lucasfilm, THX ear rape, yep, the back. Bonus features include commentary by George Lucas, Rick McCallum, Ben Burtt, Rob Coleman, Pablo Hellman, John Knoll, and Ben Snow. 8 deleted scenes created just for this release, with introductions from George Lucas, Rick McCallum, Ben Burtt, and Ben Burtt. Witness the revolution in digital character animation in the all-new feature-length documentary, or full-length documentary, From Puppets to Pixels. I'm going to take a brief break here because I want to showcase the funny image for tonight. When Europeans call it 11-9. Yep, when Europeans call it 11-9. That's about what it looks like when they call it 11-9. That's based. Yes, it is. Do a THX impression. You already heard impression earlier, and it damn near killed me. In fact, what you actually heard earlier was the average human being's reaction to THX. Anyway, I didn't hear it. I'm joking about me throwing up. The joke I'm making is that THX is so loud that you throw up. The joke I'm making is that it's so loud that you throw up. So earlier you heard my impression of the average reaction to it. Anyway, exclusive documentary, state-of-the-art, the pre-visualization of Episode 2. Follow Ben Burtt and his team as they explain the process of creating the sound for Episode 2. I was never scared of THX or Klasky Csupo. I was more so caught off guard by... Actually, in the case of Klasky Csupo, I never batted an eye at it. With Cars, or with THX, it got to the point where I was just used to it because of the Cars DVD. Anyway, For episode 2, in the all-new documentary, films are not released, they escape. I have a friend who to this day is scared of Klasky. Tell your friend I said Klasky Chupo. Anyway. Oh, I skipped one. 3 featurettes explore Attack of the Clones' general storyline, action scenes, and love story. Comprehensive, award-winning 12-part web documentary series. Across the Stars music video featuring John Williams. Theatrical teasers and launch trailer. And 12 TV spots. Theatrical posters and print campaign from around the world. R2-D2 Beneath the Dome mockumentary trailer. Never-before-seen production photo gallery with special caption feature. Discord play on camera once I'm finished talking. Episode 2 visual effects breakdown montage and DVD-ROM web link to exclusive Star Wars content. Now, okay, I'll get it real quick. They just don't make DVDs like they used to. And of course, following in the same pattern, we have a bunch of inserts in here, which I'm too lazy to pull out. Disc 1, the movie and commentary. Disc 2, additional bonus features. DVDs when they used to be cool. Yes, yes indeed. Nowadays, DVD releases are fine nowadays. It's a miracle we even get them anymore, but nowadays it's like, it's either nothing or literally nothing. No release at all. Anyway. Okay, but, I almost completely, Discord, okay. Actually, I'll play this and then I don't see anything. Let me refresh. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. I sent it. Yep. Happened again. Okay, now, okay. Alright, 4 seconds. It's both spot on and sounds like a crackhead. Yeah, just... I don't even have a joke for that. Just spot on and sounds like a crackhead all at once. Okay. I do have another copy of Attack of the Clones that I almost forgot to show. Let me go grab it. Skibbity-bop-bop. Yep. Anyway. Alright, now we actually saw this copy on the previous episode, so I'll keep it brief, but this is the Blu-ray set, the Blu-ray DVD combo containing the prequel trilogy. We're just going to keep it brief because we've seen this copy before. Yeah, this time we're just going to direct all of our focus to Attack of the Clones. So here's Attack of the Clones on Blu-ray. there it is on DVD. And of course, the DVD that's included in this set is actually not the same DVD that was originally released separately. New disc, new master. They did not just take disc 1 of the old DVD and slap it. What DVD is it? Okay, no bone. Other than commentaries, no. Basically, I guess to simplify, the DVDs that are included in this set are actually the Blu-ray special editions presented on DVD. So all the changes that they made for the Blu-rays are on the DVDs as well. So they actually went back and downgraded the newest special edition at the time. Let me put this back on the shelf here. Is there a 2-disc DVD in there? Nope, it's a 6-disc set with all 3 on Blu-ray, no bonus features, just commentary. All 3 on DVD, no bonus features, just commentary. But 1 DVD, 1 Blu-ray for each. Mathematician. Alright, I need to sit down for waste. Yeah. Alright, I need to sit down for 1 second. I'll be back up momentarily. Okay, I do have to get up to see what this says. Do the tonight's episode angle with your iPad. You promised you do it last time, but you never did. It's because it's one of those things where I say it and then I forget. I'm not going to lay down on my face for this one. Just, okay. I'm too lazy to recreate the background elements, so forgive me for that. If I was perhaps more sprightly, I would. And if it was a bit earlier, I probably would. Alright, recreation. Tonight's episode takes place a few months ago. There we go. Oh. There we go. Apologies for the crotch shock. Okay. No offense, you do look like you have mobility issues, and it concerns me. I'm not that bad, and I'm not saying that, like, because I think I'm fine. No, like, I'm not that bad when it comes to my mobility, like, in general, when I seen you try to get up. Okay, thanks for clarifying. But in general, though, really the only thing that, like, kind of happens is, like, sometimes, I'm sorry I got you to lie down. No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize on your tummy. It's okay. Don't need to apologize. Anyway. Also, a tummy better than belly. Yep. Okay. I momentarily forgot what we were talking about. Okay, I will wrap this episode up in a minute. But before I... Tummy... Yep, alright. Ooh woo. Yep, ooh woo indeed. Okay. Sonic inflation. Okay. To conclude, though, if you want my, I guess, brief review... Sonic more. That's yummier. Okay. To conclude, Tails' butt. Anyway, to conclude. Copter, yep. Tails' butt copter. Anyway. If you want my brief review of Attack of the Clones, hot. Yes, it is. Anyway, if you want my brief review of Attack of the Clones, while I don't think it's perhaps the best of the sequels, bend over. Okay. Well, I'm already over here anyway, so... Sorry about this. Let me put this back on the shelf. Okay. Sorry about that. If you want my brief review of Attack of the Clones, not my favorite of the prequels, personally speaking, but I do quite enjoy it. Yep, that's sentences, or sentences. That's a collection of nutters. That's a collection of numbers and letters. Yep, yes it is. I hey and yep. Alright. If you want my brief review of Attack of the Clones, it's not my favorite, and are cool. Yes, okay. If you want my brief review of Attack of the Clones, while it's not my favorite of the prequel trilogy, and really it's not my favorite Star Wars movie, I do think it's a pretty good movie, even if it does have some flaws here and there. Loves Attack of the Cunts. Yep, I love Booby. But, yeah. Not my favorite, but not bad either. I quite enjoy it. But don't take my word for it. Take Sylv's word. Please keep your word short, sweet, to the point. Or at least as short as you can. I will sit down. As a cunt, yep. But anyway, what's your review of Attack of the Clones? Keep it brief. Insert Morbius copy pasta, but with Attack of the Clones. Strangely enough, that is a valid response. And I'm getting a little hot, so the shirt has to come off. But weirdly enough, that is a valid response. 3, 2, 1. Zooey Mama. It's the weakest of the prequel trilogy, but not the weakest in the series. Yep. But that's a story for another time. Yep. Oh. That does remind me. Maz. Yep. That does remind me. Okay, that does remind me. Will there be an episode tomorrow, given how this one started? Not sure yet. Just not sure. Depends on how I'm due. Maz from The Force Awakens saying how she found Luke's saber. Yes, I remember. Haven't seen it in a while, but I do remember. Okay, but yeah. Will there be an episode of Wonder After Dark tomorrow? Hard to say. A good question for another time. Yep. Never explains. Yep. Okay, but for realsies. For realsies. Will there be an episode of Wonder After Dark tomorrow? Unsure. It depends on how I'm doing. The sequel trilogy doesn't feel like a trilogy at all. It really doesn't. Okay, now I'm not trying to rush you, my lovely audience, but can you please make this a little quick? Not saying I don't want to hear about it, not at all, just I should probably get to bed sooner than later, so you can make this. It feels like 2 movies and a mess. Couldn't have said it any better. Okay, but anyway. Okay, but what I was trying to say. Will there be an episode of one... Oh, wait, I forgot. Yep. Okay, but will there be an episode of Wonder After Dark tomorrow? Hard to say. It depends on how I'm doing, given how tonight started. I feel a little bit better letting it all out, but I should talk about how Christopher Lee. How long is this? I'm not trying to sound rude, but how long is this? Because I said I need to get to bed sooner than later, so if it's lengthy, you might need to save it for next time. But if it's kind of short, you can say it now. Okay, in lore, they added a lightsaber style based on fencing because of him. That's the short version. Okay, sorry if it sounds like I'm rushing, but given, again, how this episode started, I feel like I should probably get to bed sooner than later, just to kind of ease my head. Anyway, though, will there be an episode tomorrow night? Not sure. It depends on how I'm doing. Also, is Jango Fett alive? Perhaps. Perhaps. Anyway, but... Okay. Talk about what happens to him. I would, except for the fact that I genuinely forgot. Oh wait, the one thing. Talk about, okay, yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's purple lightsaber. We'll wrap the episode, I genuinely forgot. Okay, we're going to wrap the episode up with this. This will be the end of the episode. So, Samuel L. Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber, which is not really a color that's ever really existed. George, you can correct me if I'm wrong, was like, well, is that possible? Like, and I guess Sam's whole mentality was like, you can make it possible. And they surprised him with one. You can correct me if I'm wrong, to some degree, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's right. He said it's purple because it's his favorite color, and he wants to stand out. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Also had bad motherfucker written on the hilt. Yep. Sounds like him. Okay. Now, sorry to disappoint, but we do need to finish the episode between now and the next 2 minutes. So, if you have any other long-winded tangents, please save them for the next episode. Just, it would be preferred. Patience is a virtue. Sam, Jedi have green, and blue, Sith have red. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Well, I want a purple one. Sounds like both of them, honestly. Okay, for real. We do need to sign off for tonight, just because it's getting a little late, and again, I need to get some rest. So, hope you don't mind, but I do need to finish up for tonight. Absolutely wholesome, not gonna lie. Yes, it is. And with that, we're done. We're done for tonight. This concludes yet another exciting, in quotation marks, episode of Wonder After Dark. And probably the grossest episode to date. Okay, so, will there be an episode tomorrow night? To be determined. It depends on how I'm doing. If I'm doing fine, also in lit. Anyway, but he didn't even stand out. That's really unfortunate. Okay, also in Legends, Mace had a blue lightsaber pre-Attack of the Clones for some reason. Yep. Okay, but with that, we're done for tonight. I do need to go to bed for tonight. Will there be an episode of Wonder After Dark tomorrow night? Hard to say, because of how tonight started. But if I'm doing fine, there will be an episode. If I'm perhaps not feeling the best, well, then you're going to see one of two things. Either there's just not going to be a stream at all, or I might do kind of a scaled back, shorter show. Your thoughts dwell on your mother. Anyway, okay, but for real. No idea if we're going to be doing an episode of this show tomorrow. It depends on my health. If I'm feeling either good or at the very least okay, then we will... That's Kiadi Mundi. Okay. Anyway, if I'm perhaps not feeling, to tell us who, I don't know. Can I please finish? Anyway, I do need to sign off for tonight. I do need to go to bed for tonight. Kind of just to get some rest. He's the Conehead Jet. Okay, thanks for refreshing my memory. Okay, now for real, the penis head, yep. Now for realsies, my silly little audience, I do need to go to bed for tonight. Actually, stop holding me up. But before I go, I will reiterate, will there be an episode of Wonder After Dark tomorrow night? To be determined. If I'm feeling good or at the very least okay, then there will be a show. Stay tuned tomorrow. We don't know if it's going to be tomorrow yet, or maybe Thursday. Yeah, it depends. If I'm feeling well enough, it will be tomorrow. If not, we're going to do one of two things. Either there just won't be a stream at all. Revenge of the Sith is next. Yep, okay. But if I'm not feeling well tomorrow, there's going to be one of two things. One of two. Either there just won't be a stream at all, and it'll be postponed till Thursday. The last Star Wars movie. Nothing came after. Yep, nothing at all. Nope, nothing. Anyway, or if there is a stream, it'll probably be like a pared down, shorter one. You'll find out tomorrow. You'll find out if there will be one tomorrow or Thursday. I'll figure it out. Alright, as the clock has just struck 12:30. Okay, as the clock has just struck 12:30, I do need to go. So, come back either tomorrow night or Thursday night for Revenge of the Sith. Have a game. Yep. Again, we don't know which. But for now... Rawr. Okay, but for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special and he loves you. Oh. That's as best as I can do. And I don't want to wake everyone up. Anyway. Eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. Yeah, I'm tired. Ben, no. God made you special and he loves you very much. Good night. Have a day.